And we have the features of the new Sony ZV-E10, and not even after 24 hours from my prior video. So if you
So, it seems as though Sony has done it again and decided to release another camera that's, I guess, no one was really expecting, or do we even want this thing? This time, it's an APS-C camera called the ZV-E10, which apparently is pretty much the form factor of the A5000 series. This is the Nex 5R, so it's pretty much very similar to the A5000 series. But yeah, it has the A6600 gear inside that little thing, which is pretty impressive. But certainly don't rule out the A6900 or whatever that's going to be called, because APS-C still needs to release a better high-end APS-C camera, and I still think they will do that. Interestingly enough, this camera could actually be a quite good option to get for videographers who want a small camera that is, say, a second B camera or a C camera, or pretty much just anyone in the market with an APS-C camera currently, like the A6000, A6400, that may actually want to, I suppose, downsize to something like this. But I mean, what is the heat dispersion going to be like? Is it going to overheat? That's going to be a really interesting question. Now, it is said to have really good stabilization through active stabilization. It's also got electronic stabilizer, and which obviously has that little bit of crop you've seen in the A7S III or A7C. Now, this is meant to have also the gyro data inside the camera, which is fabulous. I use this thing so much in my FX6, especially when it comes to having it on a gimbal, and you've just got very, very small micro jitters. That really gets rid of it really nicely. Now, the biggest selling point of the ZV-E10 would actually be the price. Now, it's set to be priced at $899 US, which, you know, is certainly a competitive APS-C camera in the lineup. The main features that allows Sony to drop the price, I guess, would be getting rid of the EVF at the back. You can see the Nex 5R doesn't have an EVF, it's just got a flip screen. Now, it is meant to have the fully articulating flip screen, so the Nex 5R has this flip screen, so does the A6400, you know, the full flip up screen. This one is gonna be like the A7S III, the A7C, where it fully articulates out to the side, which a lot of people like. I don't, you know, particularly mind which way it flips, as long as you can see yourself when you are actually not just vlogging, but doing stuff like this. Now, the biggest question is, will it actually be touchscreen as well? You would think at that sort of price point, no, it probably won't be touchscreen. At the very least, it'll be just like the A6400, which will be like touch to focus. The one thing that I do really want to know is that, have they fixed the rolling shutter issue on that camera? Now, vloggers may not actually find them whipping the camera around left to right like this, but it may actually be more common than you think, especially when you are going from this mode to this mode, or trying to look at a subject that's, you know, whipping past you. You never know. It could be that particular scenario that you actually need less rolling shutter. So, let me know in the comments below, is this something that you would actually consider buying? Is this something that you actually wanted to see? Personally, it wasn't something that I wanted to see. I wanted to see a high-end APS-C camera that I could replace the A6400 with. I could even place my A7 III, so it would be my B cam to my FX6. But you know, I guess we have to wait around until Sony starts to create a newer sensor, because they seem to be utilizing that 24 megapixel sensor forever. So what are you guys doing? This is, wow. I don't know. I'm baffled. I'm just as baffled as you guys with this one. I really don't know where Sony's going with it. They are recycling a whole bunch of their parts. Maybe because they're trying to, you know, sell all their crappy parts and produce better parts for the A6900. I think one of the greatest things about this over the A6600 would be that stabilization. So, you know, having the gyro data or that added stabilization would actually be quite handy, especially for vloggers or people who are actually wanting to do a lot of handheld work. So anyway, guys, that is it from me. Just a really quick video. If you want to put your thoughts in the comment section below, please do so. I'd really like to know what you think about the ZV-E10. Shit, I almost forgot there's too many letters and numbers in that one. But yeah, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, let's get it.